goal tonight was to get through a race healthy. So how are you feeling after that?
I'm feeling good. I just wanted to see where I'm at.
Where she's at is back on the track. It feels like a long time since Shericka Jackson stepped on the track and dominated the field. Now that she's officially back to competing, her competitors from all over the world must be shaking in their shoes. With the World Championships only a few months away, fans are wondering if Jackson is ready to take on and defeat the Olympic champions and reigning world champion in the 100 and 200 meter. Well, it's no secret that Shericka Jackson has nothing to prove at this point in her career, though she does have specific goals in mind. Basically, she is easygoing and rarely unsettled by the disappointments she's experienced on the track. The 30-year-old's journey to the top has been anything but easy. She's had plenty of letdowns, most recently at Paris 2024. The Jamaican star's third Olympics did not go according to plan, when she was forced to sit out because of an injury. It goes without saying that that was a huge setback for the two-time world 200-meter champion, who was then seen as the favorite to win the Olympic title over the distance. Last year was really hard, mentally and physically. Coach and I sat down and we had a conversation during the Olympics, Jackson recalled. Going home, I think, was the best thing. Now that she's back to racing, she's taking it all in stride as she works her way back and is in no rush to get back to her winning ways. She declared, "I want to take my time and work my way back slowly. The World Championships is in September, so I have a lot of time to fix my fine details." Of course, the Jamaican hopes her best will come at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, where she will be aiming for a third consecutive half-lap gold. You may recall that the fastest woman alive over the 200 meters opened her 2025 season with a women's 60-meter race at the Queensdoll Grace Jackson Development Meet at the National Stadium in Kingston in January. After nearly 7 months away due to injury, she finished second after overcoming a slow start at the National Stadium, narrowing the gap on early leader and fellow Jamaican Jodian Williams, who held on for victory in 7.15 seconds. Her coach Stephen Francis from the MVP track and field was encouraged to watch to see her in action. "These meets are training meets," he said. "We want to practice our execution, and I thought she did quite well. She ran faster at this stage than she has ever run before, so it's a very good look," he told the media. She's training well, and if there wasn't some amount of recovery done, she wouldn't have come on the track, so the fact she's racing is self-explanatory. The 5-time Olympic medalist then went to race the rarely run 300 meter in early April at the 2025 Miramar Invitational. It wasn't an unusual choice for the sprinter, who is one of the few women to achieve landmark times in the women's 100 meter, 200 meter, and 400 meter, following on from versatile sprinters like Allison Felix and Shawnee Miller-Weibo. "It felt weird. I think I was trying how to run again," she admitted. "That 300 meter was really hard, but I was excited because it gave me a sense of calm to know where I was and how it felt to run beyond 200. I got the job done, and I was excited." Also, in April, Shericka Jackson marked her return to track and field competition after a long injury layoff by finishing second in her comeback race. At the Diamond League meet in Xiamen, People's Republic of China, the 30-year-old took her first steps in global competition in 9 months, clocking 22.79 seconds from lane 6 in the women's 200 meter at the Egret Stadium. Jackson started well, keeping up with early leader Mujinga Kambunji on her inside around the bend. Her Swiss opponent faded, but on Jackson's outside, US sprinter Anavia Battle kicked as the pack hit the finishing straight, pulling away from 80 meters to go. The Jamaican recognized she would not catch Battle, who set a meeting record of 22.41 seconds, but held her second position through to the finish line ahead of another US athlete, Jenna Prandini. Finding comfort on the track for Jackson means she is on the right path to claiming her position as one of the best female sprinters on the planet. "I want to just take my time and work my way back in slowly. I'm not rushing anything," she explained. But, as mentioned, she has a specific goal she wants to achieve sometime soon. That would be Florence Griffith Joyner's world record of 21.34 from Seoul 1988. Still, while claiming that world record remains high on her list, but not a priority, as she works to regain full fitness. It's definitely one of my goals, and I just want to stay healthy. Once I am healthy and having some fun, anything is possible. Shericka shared. It is something that I still have in mind. Do I focus on it? Number 10, I just take it each step at a time, and I think if it's supposed to be, then it will come once I am healthy. Well, she appears to be. In mid-May, Jamaica's athletes showcased moments of brilliance and faced challenges at the recently concluded World Athletics Relays 2025. The nation secured 2 medals and qualified several relay teams for the upcoming World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. The standout performance came from the women's 4x100-meter relay team, which earned a bronze medal. The quartet of Natasha Morrison, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Tina Clayton, and Shericka Jackson ran a strong race to secure a podium finish, and more importantly, book their spot at the World Championships. From there, Shericka went to race at the Rabat Diamond League 2025, where she opened her 100-meter season with a comfortable win. There, she showed her class with a solid victory in her first 100-meter race of the season. Although Jackson was slowed out of the blocks, she found her groove in the latter part of the race for a comfortable win in 11.04 seconds. The 30-year-old dipped ahead of Liberia's Maya McCoy in second place with 11.08 seconds, and Jacius Sears rounding out the podium with 11.11 seconds. It was my first 100-meter since the Jamaican trials last year in June, and I am happy with the result. The Jamaican track star stated, "I am healthy, and that's the most important thing. I did a lot of stuff good, but there are a lot of things that I can improve. But it was a good race, so I leave this competition with only happy feelings." While the result was a positive start to her campaign, Jackson appeared less than thrilled as she crossed the finish. Known for her high standards and blistering top-end speed, the reigning world champion in the 200 meters may have expected a sharper execution. Nevertheless, Jackson's performance still serves as a clear message that she remains a force to reckon with in the sprints this year. Just so you know, the 5-time Olympic medalist and reigning world 200-meter champion entered Rabat as a 3-time Diamond League final winner. Her appearance in the Moroccan capital signals the start of her sprint build-up ahead of a busy summer schedule. The Rabat Diamond League serves as the 4th stop on the 2025 Wanda Diamond League calendar. Jackson's race will be one of the featured sprint events as she looks to re-establish her presence over the shorter distance. If you can recall, Jackson recorded multiple sub-10.80 performances in 2024 and finished the season ranked among the world's top 3 in the 100-meter. She holds a personal best of 10.65 seconds, making her the 2nd fastest woman of all time in the event. Will she retain the title? We'll have to wait and see. For now, watch this to see how this athlete has been performing so far.